Hey friends, it is Mindful Momentum, and I am here on my spring break in Clearwater, Florida, enjoying the sun and a little bit of yoga. Today, I am going to share a flow with you that is very gentle, and it's focusing on those emotions that we often bury, those negative emotions that we don't want to face. So we think just repressing them and burying them will be easier than facing them. Well, today it is time to wake up our pleasure emotions and our pain emotions. So our pleasure emotions are the ones obviously that make us feel happy and content. Our painful emotions are those emotions that can even date back all the way to childhood, and they are emotions that we oftentimes don't want to face, and they can get stuck inside of our sacral chakra, which is our second chakra. The element is water, so that is why we're here by the beautiful ocean here in Florida. And we are going to wake up our sacral chakra so that it is not blocked anymore with a very gentle flow. It's about 10 minutes. I recommend doing this flow at least once a week. If it speaks to you, I highly recommend it 3 to 5 days a week. So try it out, give it a shot, and grab a mat, some water, and let's begin.
We will begin by sitting on our mat with our hands resting gently underneath our navel, focusing on our sacral chakra, breathing into this space and breathing out. Today we will put all of our attention in the second chakra below our navel. We will open up this area by opening up our hips to create more space. If we feel any blocked emotions, we will breathe in and release. Hands to heart, and let's begin our practice by gently lowering ourselves back onto the mat. Hands resting by our side, soles of the feet placed together with our knees falling to the side. You can rest your hands below your navel to feel the space that we are opening up. Experience how open your body is feeling. Focusing on our breath by inhaling through our nose and exhaling through our mouth. Again, inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the mouth. Feel your knees lowering down little by little as your muscles relax. Let gravity do all the work. Feel yourself grounded into the mat. Now gently raise your knees, feet flat on the mat. Carefully bring your knees into your chest. We're going to do pelvic rotations by rotating our hips in tiny circles, starting to the right side, forward, left, and center. Tiny little circles with our hips, using our hands as support, resting them on our knees. letting your hips do all the work, connecting your breath with your movement and going in the opposite direction now. So going to the left, forward, right, and center. Tiny circles at your own pace. From here, we're going to do pelvic rolls to the side. Bring your left arm out to the side, resting it on the ground. The knees fall slowly to the right, stacking your knees on top of one another, making sure to keep the left shoulder on the ground at all times. If your shoulder pops up, rest it back down. Even if your knees aren't able to go all the way down to the ground, it's okay. Just make sure your left shoulder is gently resting on the ground. Your eyes are gazing over at your fingertips, and you can close your eyes to help you focus on your breath. From here, rotate to the other side. Bring your knees back to center, resting your feet on the ground. Then pull your knees into your chest. Your right arm goes out to the side. Your left knee will fall gently over to the left to touch the ground. Your eyes are gazing over at your right fingertips. Your left shoulder is on the ground. Your right shoulder is on the ground. Focusing on a gentle twist. Bring your attention to the pelvic area. Breathing in to create more space. Breathing in through your nose. Exhaling through the mouth. Getting in tune with your body. Bring your feet back to center, knees facing up. Rotate your hips back and forth, and then gently bring them into your chest with your hands underneath your knees, getting some momentum to bring yourself up in seated position. Over to tabletop on your hands and knees. Push yourself back to child's pose. Begin to push against the floor with both forearms. Allow your knees to move far apart. Taking both hands over to the right corner of your yoga mat. Feeling the stretch. And then to the other side, to the left side of your yoga mat. Your hands will be stacked on top of one another. And then back to the right, hands are stacked on top of one another, feeling the stretch from your torso all the way to your fingertips. Feeling the rotation and the movement in your hips. Shift the torso from one side and then to the other side, allowing the movement to come from your hips and up through your spine. letting your body feel the stretch and connect the stretch with your breath as you move, breathing in through your nose and exhaling through your mouth. From here back to tabletop position, we're going to move to downward faced puppy by bringing your legs close to one another. Hips are above our knees. Stretch your torso forward. Your arms are reaching forward as far as you can go. Tilt the top of your pelvis. Coming back slowly with your torso pushing backwards. Head is slowly melted to the ground. Taking the attention and focusing it on our sacral chakra below our navel, creating space by using your breath. Breathing in through your nose and exhaling through your mouth. Coming back into seated position. Hands to our heart. Resting our hands now gently on our sacral chakra, feeling the space that we've created. Breathing in through your nose and out through your mouth. Gently, our hands to our heart, and we'll finish with a sun salutation, expressing our gratitude to the sun. Breathing in up to the sky above us, and breathing out, our hands fall down. May the light in me shine upon you. Namaste.